Right, so here I am at the Royal Cornwall Show. The show's not for 9 days, but we are setting up our stand here. We do paintball target shooting, so we've been doing that for the last 10 years or more probably, although we didn't do it the last 2 years because the show got cancelled. But anyway, it's not a lot set up at the moment. There's a few marquees here and a few bits and pieces, but we like to get set up when there isn't much else about here, because we take quite a lot of rooms and we build our stand here, so we keep it in the shed at home and bring it down. So we brought down our show trailer, and my father's gone back to get the stand, which is on the flatbed trailer. So I've just leveled up the trailer. I've gone up to have a look at the list of exhibitors to see who's next to us, but they haven't put it up yet, so I can't tell. We are in a slightly different position. We're sort of, well, only one stand a bit further over, but not sure I'm entirely happy about that at the moment, but I don't know, can't be helped, and we'll work it out. If it turns out okay, I won't worry about it too much, but it's not going to make a massive difference. Just we were right opposite the big wheel, and now we've moved over a little bit, and there's a bit of open space opposite us, and now we're opposite what's normally a toy shop. So this is where we are. That's already built there, the toy shop. That's where I'm standing, right in the middle of what our stand will be at the moment. And then usually the fair and all the steam engines and everything is over in that area just there. And we're normally right here, looking at the big wheel and a bit of open space, which is quite nice usually. But anyway, all that area there is for the fair, and we're normally just right here. But that's our trailer. So our stand is in between these blue pegs. You can see the blue peg there. So we got 30 feet by 20 feet deep, but we've actually got a little bit behind where we park stuff as well. And so at the moment, all we got set up is that trailer, and we'll get everything else set up in a minute. Usually takes us about 4 or 5 hours, but we haven't done it for a couple of years. So I don't know if I got enough battery to film the whole lot, but I'm gonna set the GoPro up on the trailer and video. I'll miss out while we unload the trailer, but see what we get. Alright, so I'm standing where the big wheel's gonna go, or where it normally goes. And all this is usually filled up with vintage and steam engines, and I've just spoken to the vintage steam engine and fairground steward, and he's been doing it for a long time. He said he's been doing it since he was 18, and he looked at me like he was nearly 80. So I asked him why we've been shunted down a bit, and he said they just got less stands here and he's got more space to fill. So you know, you'll spread them out a bit more, so it doesn't look like, they don't want to look like there's empty spots, do they? They want to look like the show's full and popular, but obviously they got a few less trade stands this year, so maybe they'll stop putting the price up so much. Give me a bit of leeway next year when I negotiate how much I'm going to pay anyway, if I'm going to do it next year, which I haven't 100% decided yet. But anyway, that's the reason why we've been moved down. I think my father should be here any minute now. There he is. So we've got to unload all this now. We'll spread it out and find the right bits that go where, and that's why we don't want to be doing it when everybody else is already set up. So it's going to be nice and easy for us to do this now with all this empty space. And we'll do the same when we take it down as well. But there we go, the whole stand is on that trailer. Right, so we've got everything unloaded and marked out. We've got it, everything's got a little number or a mark on it, so we know exactly which piece goes where, which we didn't do I think for the first 4 years, which made it a lot harder. You know, all these bits as well, and all this here. So we're all pretty much ready to stick it up, so I'll line the GoPro up and see how it works. pretty much done. Just got to put the cover on the front, paint it a little bit. But there we go. We forgot a couple of banners that have got to go up, but that's easy enough. We'll do that when we come down again. But basically that is the range. And inside we got our targets up already. Put silage sheet at the back so it doesn't hit on and it blocks off any gaps. We might need to put a little bit more up inside actually, just to secure it a bit more, but that won't take very much to do. And we're done. Oh yeah, I forgot the banner. Should be a banner there. This is how we're leaving it now for a week. Should be a banner up there as well, which we need to remember.